Hey guys, and welcome to a Whatever Wednesday, where we watch whatever we would like. All those W's, spam alliteration, and spam the like button if you like me, and all that good stuff. Comments and subscriptions on YouTube. Anyway, we're here with something new to the channel. So recently I did a reaction to Epic Rap Battles of Awesome, like a derivative, a fan-made kind of Epic Rap Battles of History spinoff, which I heard his first one, which was Superman versus Goku, which was really good. And he had like a Santa versus Scrooge, and it was good, it just wasn't as good. This is another fan-made ERB type thing. This is Epic Rap Battles of Nostalgia, and so this theming, I'm not sure where they got it, but it's Ron Stoppable from Kim Possible versus Shaggy Rogers of Scooby-Doo fame. I guess because they're kind of like the goofy, lovable sidekick, but I mean, that's kind of like a trope within itself. I don't know. But I figured that we would give him the same appreciation. We're going to watch the video, the battle, kind of like listen to lyrics, grade it, whatever kind of stuff, decide a winner, and then go on to the behind the scenes, because there is a behind the scenes, and you know, just spread the love. So if you like this video, please like the video, comment down below something about this, or you know, just something you want me to react to. Subscribe if you're not, and yeah, follow me on Spotify and iTunes and all that good stuff. I got music out now, new song. Like, yeah, go now. Anyway, we're gonna hop right in. You can tell I didn't plan that. Ron Stoppable versus Shaggy Rogers, Epic Rap Battles of Nostalgia. Let's go.
Epic Rap Battles of Nostalgia.
Okay. Seems comic.
Ron Stoppable
Oh, that's the taco place.
versus Shaggy Rogers. Like me.
Okay, so I'm liking the malt shop and the taco place. I forgot what the taco place was called. As the backgrounds, and that you're doing acting and everything, putting yourself in front of the camera. I understand it's a risk and all that. The one thing I've noticed so far was just a little jankiness with you're walking, and for some reason you're taking that and sliding it across the screen, so it creates this like, your feet aren't, you know, and because I do animation, that's the thing you have to look out for, like with walk cycles, is that you're actually, but there wasn't any planting in there. That's just more of a video editing standpoint. Sorry about that.
Shaggy Rogers.
Like me. You think it's hard to be a sidekick in the background? Try being out on the front lines when a monster comes around. I've seen millions of ghouls that make me want to stop and vomit, like that freaky hairless thing you like to carry in your pocket. Hey, don't talk about Ruthless when your dog is a doofus like Dr.
Okay. So this is a little bit more rapid fire, it seems, than Epic Rap Battles. We might be doing like 4 bars back and forth or something. I didn't expect to switch to Ron Stoppable so fast. I want to point out, that is a good Shaggy impression. I mean, lots of people do Shaggy, like, hi, wings. See, I can't do it. I just turned like Mickey Mouse or something. I don't know. But, nah, he hits that, like, raspiness so good. Liked it. And, of course, yeah, he's talking about, you know, Ron Stoppable. He's usually, you know, sidekick, barely even there with the Kim Possible thing. Where Shaggy, even though he's a dork and everything, he and Scooby are usually the people who end up getting the monster or person or whatever you want to call it captured. So he is right about being up on the front lines with monsters and ghouls.
Rogers.
Like me. You think it's hard to be a sidekick in the background? Try being out on the front lines when a monster comes around. I've seen millions of ghouls that make me want to stop and vomit, like that freaky hairless thing you like to carry in your pocket. Hey, don't talk about Ruthless when your dog is a
Okay, I'm sorry. But that makes you wanna love it. Like that, like, oh, dude, it's so perfect.
and vomit, like that freaky hairless thing you like to carry in your pocket. Hey, don't talk about Ruthless when your dog is a doofus like Dr. Drank, and I'm ruthless while your whole series is stupid. It's useless.
Ooh, God. All right, Ron. All right, calm the fuck down, bro. I like that. Your dog is a doofus. I'm ruthless. Like, just nice rhyme scheme going on, but he's like dissing on like Shaggy and Scoob. He's saying that he's ruthless like Draken, who's the evil villain in Kim Possible, which is funny because he's not really, but whatever.
Don't talk about Ruthless. truth is when your dog is a doofus like Dr. Drank, and I'm ruthless while your whole series is stupid. It's useless to step up to the plate and face off with the fearless ferret. I save the world from invasion while you're disappointing your parents. And
That's true. I mean, from what I recall, Ron Stoppable was pretty good in school, at least. I don't know, but he saves the world. Can't disregard that. Meanwhile, Shaggy is kind of a stoner who just eats dog food. What I want to comment though is, like, I said the bit about the animation, but I noticed the depth of field, like what's in focus and not in focus, is super on point. And I think for doing a video like this in an epic rap battle style, something like that is the icing on the cake, where it really sets the layers of, like, you're good at planning that shit, like the 3Dism to it and who's gonna pop up and take more emphasis and whatnot. I would love to know, like, if you studied epic rap battles, like how they do it, or you're just a huge fan and it kind of makes sense. Interesting. If you're watching this, creator of Epic Rap Battles and Nostalgia, please comment down below. I'd love to hear more about you in the series.
and while you're disappointing your parents. An iron stomach that couldn't handle my Naco. You're not a hero, dude, I know. It's hard to swallow when all you do is follow and never speak your mind. It's like you're in denial of the role you were assigned. You think you're like funny, but buddy.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought he was gonna rhyme taco. I really, like, swallow, like, it's just hard to swallow. I'm gonna fold you up like a taco, or like, I thought so. I'm sorry.
With the fearless ferret, I save the world from invasion while you're disappointing your parents. An iron stomach that couldn't handle my Naco. You're not a hero, dude, I know. It's hard to swallow when all you do is follow.
Oh, it's been so long since I saw Kim Possible. I get it. That's why he didn't say tacos, because he rhymed naco. Naco was the nacho taco, or some stupid invention that he made with the food from the place in the background. I forget the specifics of it, but okay, that's why he didn't rhyme taco. I missed that, okay.
And never speak your mind. It's like you're in denial of the role you were assigned. You think you're like funny, but buddy, you're witless. Your jokes are like a funky business. Nothing you do can be seen as comedic, except for like anytime you get defeated. You'll live up to your name.
Just hearing Shaggy hit the triplet flows, and then you're also like still adding in the like. Oh. You must have a mean Shaggy impression, and that is why you made this battle, because it's just so on point. Like, it just, I can tell that, like, when people are good at impressions, they can almost think in the character, like, like, you're the, I am, speak backwards, I do. It's, like, weird. You can kind of imagine how they would talk, and you can tell that he has a solid Shaggy impression and knows how Shaggy talks with the, like, and the, like, just... he hits all the inflections so good. Wow. I'm loving this.
Nothing you do can be seen as comedic, except for like anytime you get defeated. You'll live up to your name, Ron, cause like you're stoppable. You're never a threat like the weakest I met, like at best like you're maybe an obstacle. Can you think of anything other than to tell me I'm unfunny? At least my jokes had a budget, you were eating all of your money. Your bars are redundant, just like your animation recycling. Like I've held strong for decades, one movie sent you spiraling. Your Disney Channel live action.
Ooh! Okay, that was cool. I like that. I didn't expect it to switch fully to Shaggy. I thought he was just going to get like a little jab in there where sometimes you have like a bar for bar. But that was cool, like where it's almost like halfway through where like the verse would be, like, and they switched on like a high note as opposed to I end my verse, here you go. You end your verse, here I go. It like interrupted somewhere in the middle, and so like the way the beat is kind of hitting it, and it has a very good sense of escalation. That's why I thought they were going to go bar for bar right there. Interesting. This is its own beast. I like it.
We're eating all of your money. Your bars are redundant, just like your animation recycling. Like I've held strong for decades, one movie sent you spiraling. Your Disney Channel live action got some really poor reactions. Used to be crafted with passion, now there's not even a fraction. Like just all.
Wait. there was a live action Kim Possible? What? I'm gonna have to look that up.
Now there's not even a fraction, like just dollar signs in the eyes of the guys behind the scenes, as your franchise loses everything by pandering to teens. You're incompetent, Ron. You only ever win by accident. Give up and be a villain. That's the only time you're adequate. An actuary masochist who just can't seem to take a hit. Pathetic as a hero, like your sister is a better fit. Go back to camp.
Dude, the writing is crazy as hell. Like, they're like an actuary masochist. What the fuck? What kind of dictionary thesaurus did you read? Like, this is what? But I want to say that I think whenever Shaggy has that, like, on the fourth bar, does the like that inflection, that makes the diss hit so much harder and so much funnier. But obviously it's got to be like a single syllable or something to really like hit it nice. You can't really like, oh, masochist. It's too much, but maybe you could. I don't know. I would love to hear just a straight song of Shaggy. I mean, there's that guy that does the SpongeBob stuff. Oh wait, spoilers.
Who just can't seem to take a hit. Pathetic as a hero, like your sister is a better fit. Go back to Camp Wannaweep for a better chance of survival. Like, man, I got a grin knowing you won't get a revival. Tangled in your mangled plot.
Camp Wannaweep, got a grin. Are those things from Kim Possible? When I saw Camp Wannaweep, I was assuming it was a Shaggy thing from, like, you know, Pup Named Scooby-Doo, or I don't know, like, say at Coolsville. I don't know, but both would probably have these kind of punny names.
Knowing you won't get a revival. Tangled in your mangled plot lines, like it's gotta be painful to put in all that effort just to have your pants around your ankles.
Well, dude, chill out, cause you shouldn't bring up losses when you have 4 movies that all failed to make a profit. You're still a stinking hippie. When it's rough, you get running. Looks like military schooling just wasn't worth your parents' money. 50 years later, you still got the same show, basing in plot lines and even the same jokes. How does the saying go, don't fix what ain't broke? Too bad your franchise is still like it's red though. This Mad Dog's barking orders cause you're baked and couldn't make it, and you're puffing out your chest, but the viewers know you're faking. While the audience still loves me 2 decades later, the only one who loved you was an alien invader. And later, when you're rebooted for the 15th time, the made-up legends of your legacy are getting left behind.
On strength, and you still need.
Ugh. Okay, first I wanted to address, why did he go blue? Is that like a Draken infection kind of thing? 'Cause Draken was all blue, she goes green. I don't know why he's blue here, but obviously this is a switch of character, because he started doing a more like, this is where the bars are hitting, and that joke about the only one that loved you was an alien invader, which is like Scooby-Doo and the alien invaders, Martians from Mars, something. I forget what the name was, but it's where the Martians are there. That's funny as shit. I like that.
Legends of your legacy are getting left behind.
On strength, and you still need your girlfriend to defend you, no matter what you do.
And yeah, the reboot thing. So he said the recycling animations, which back in the old Scooby-Doo from the 70s and stuff, yeah, they basically, a lot of old cartoons, Hanna-Barbera and whatnot, and even manga would do like this, or anime would do the same thing where you recycle animations or just draw over it, trace it differently, or the background's slightly different but it's the same, or it's a still picture, and it's just ways to save money. When you gotta produce a new cartoon every week, it's hard to shit. But he did touch on that, the redundant animations, and then here he was touching on the reboots, which, like I was saying, Pup Named Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo from the 70s, there was Mystery Inc., there's one on like YouTube or something I saw. Velma was that new like new age reboot or something. Like, there's so many versions of Scooby-Doo out there, and he already touched on like the 7 movies or whatever that are just Scooby and Shaggy. Then there's the live action movies, and it's such a long standing franchise when you think about it, and it's so odd because it's such a simple formula, yet it's a good show.
Viewers know you're faking. while the audience still loves me. 2 decades later, the only one who loved you was an alien invader. And later, when you're rebooted for the 15th time, the made-up legends of your legacy are getting left behind.
On strength, and you still need your girlfriend to defend you. No matter what you do, you're a buffoon in the end, dude. Mock me for my running, I'll prove you're the bigger coward.
And how you gonna do that?
With 1% of my power. Going super shag when I'm fast on the tracks on a roast beat when everything is 8 ball flat. Can't match my flow like you're going too slow when I go to the toe getting dragged through your show. You fell into my trap, man, like you're the...
What is that? Super Saiyan Shaggy? Ultra Instinct Shaggy? I forget what they call it. It's in a new like multiverses game. That's funny as shit. It's like a meme they made up, like the internet made up, and then like they made it real. Yeah, I really think he's heavily inspired by ERB's like editing and animation, because he did that like the wipe where like somebody walks across like, and it kind of like changes the scene as they go across. Typical like ERB editing thing, and I just noticed it here. Yeah, he's definitely a huge fan.
My power! Going super shag when I'm fast on the tracks on a roast beat when everything is 8 ball flat. Can't match my flow like you're going too slow when I go to the toe getting dragged through your show. You fell into my trap, man, like you're the live bait. Let's unmask this hungry horror and put Nell on his plate.
Alright, we get it, bro, you're fast, but that's not always a good thing. No wonder Velma stopped shagging with you and kept looking. Now you've crossed the finish line, but you're still the biggest loser. After all, bro, Chacho, I'm unstoppable. Booyah!
Hold on. Who's
like
next? You.
I'm unstoppable, booyah, unstoppable, unstoppable. Booyah is his catchphrase. That was a good way to end it. That's so ERB. It's so ERB.
Decide. Epic rap battles of nostalgia.
It's all the same guy, right? Yeah. Okay, so the only thing he didn't come up with was the beat, which is really good, man. Like, the mixing I suck with, but the writing was solid, the character work solid, the costumes solid, the editing solid. You're well on your way, man. If you need any help, I can rap. I don't know, just burn it out there with my card. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to go right into the behind the scenes. I believe that's the end of the video. Just wanted to make sure you got his credits of he did everything besides the beat. Crazy.
Welcome to behind the scenes!
Alright, you're a goofy motherfucker. Oh, it was Beetlejuice.
Hey everybody, it's Righteous, creator of Epic Rap Battles of Nostalgia, but you already knew that. And today, I'm talking about the production of Shaggy vs. Ron. I asked my server what they'd be interested in knowing about the production of my battles, and they gave me a pretty decent list. I won't cover all of them here, because not all of them apply to the production of this, but I will cover most of them. So the first thing I was asked about was the conception of the battle. This is like...
I was wondering, yeah.
Kind of a long-ish story. So basically, back when I was doing Epic Rap Battles of Nostalgia, I wanted to do a Shaggy matchup. And originally, the matchup I was going to do was Shaggy versus Brock, which Jenny later did for Jenny's Jam and Battles. If you haven't checked that out, there will be a link in the description. It's a pretty good battle, so I would recommend it, especially if you liked this one. And eventually, because I wasn't the biggest fan of that idea myself personally, I didn't think I could pull it off. I didn't think, you know, it would come out very good. I wanted to do something else. And in the midst of my 4-day Kim Possible binge, I decided, what if I just did Ron Stoppable versus Shaggy Rogers? So flash forward to about a year or so later, I'm working on Markiplier versus Jacksepticeye, which I enjoyed writing. I had fun with it. And I found out that working independently is a lot less stressful to me than working with a group. So I decided I'm going to work wholly independently now. And so, the first battle I decided to do for the new series that I was going to start independently was Shaggy Rogers versus Ron
That makes
Stoppable
sense.
because it'd be easy. Because I know just about all there is to know about both characters. I like both characters enough to be able to pull them off, and it'd be a matchup that nobody.
Sorry to mute you, but like, yeah, that makes sense. To be in complete control over it makes it more your baby, and you don't have to make compromises or get rid of something you really like. However, Stephen King did say, kill your angels or something.
In the battle, and I'm fairly certain nobody caught the reference, but if you did, awesome.
Wait, hold up.
Because like I said, I know both characters extremely well. I know just about all there is to know about Shaggy and Ron. I binged Impossible in 4 days, taught me everything I could possibly need to know. And then I did a song about Ron called Unstoppable, which I did reference in the battle, and I'm fairly certain nobody caught the reference, but if you did, awesome, thank you. So writing was done in about a couple of days. This is probably going to be the longest battle, at least 1v1 battle in this series. There was just a lot to cover for both characters, because, you know, one of them is 50 years old, and one of them has a whole lot of actual behind-the-scenes lore that a lot of people probably don't know. And I wanted to cover as much of it as possible without having to do, like, a sequel or, like, you know, cut some jokes. So I made a really long battle for no reason. The audio was a little weird, so obviously I played them both myself. I've played Shaggy before, you all know I've played Shaggy before. I've been told I'm the best Shaggy in the community. It is an honor, but Ron was new to me. I did not know if I could do Ron's voice going into this. I knew I had like a basic impression of Ron, but I didn't know going in that I could do at least a decent Ron. But I did my best, and I figured in the worst case scenario, only me was gonna care. Overall, I think my Ron came out pretty good. I ended up recording this battle twice, for both roles I'm pretty sure. Because I did some small rewrites, and, you know, I wasn't happy with the voice in some places. And I'll probably play a clip of some of the original audio, which is probably gonna cut me off.
Like, man, you think it's hard to be a sidekick in the background? Try being on the front lines when a monster comes around. I've seen millions of ghouls that make me want to stop and vomit, like that freaky hairless thing you like to carry in your pocket.
Hey, don't talk about Rufus when your dog is a doofus like Dr. Drac and I'm ruthless while your whole series is stupid. It's useless to step up to the plate when you're up against the run, man. I saved the world from invasion while you were dropping the ball, man.
My only regret is that I didn't save the re-recorded audio separately. So when I got a little bit better at mixing later on down the line, I wasn't able to remix the battle unless I wanted to re-record it again, which couldn't be done because I already recorded all the video. Filming was fun and not. So I'm going to talk about the costume later, so I'm not going to tell you anything about that yet, but you'll understand. When I filmed Shaggy, I was so uncomfortable. My feet fucking hurt. And what makes that worse is that after filming the initial Shaggy, I had to put gel in my hair and film the Super Shag bit. After filming Super Shag, I went back, so I didn't have my normal cameraman with me the first time I filmed, which is why some of the footage is a little blurry. But when I went back to do Super Shag, that footage was so blurry that it was straight up unusable. So I had to wake up early the next morning and re-film it. Now, part of me is glad I did that because my hair looked better the second time, but at the same time, I don't think, unless you've done it, you don't realize how uncomfortable it is to hang upside down in your bed for about an hour and a half while your hair stiffens, and then stand up and your hair is stiff standing up. So the backgrounds. Originally, I was supposed to have someone else make the backgrounds. I haven't heard from them in a while, so I made the backgrounds myself. For Ron, I literally just took the Bueno Nacho from the live-action Kim Possible movie and, like, put it on a different background, you know? I put, like, a little sidewalk in front of it in, like, a parking lot, and then, like, the animated sky behind it, which I edited in later. I made, like, minute-long videos for the backgrounds of each of them so that the clouds could move and it wouldn't be a separate layer to make Vegas even slower. For Shaggy's background, I took a Waffle House, covered up the part where it says Waffle House and put Malt Shop on it. And then, you know, the sidewalk and the parking lot. It's not the same image as the sidewalk.
I can see it.
Well, it's the same sidewalk. It's not the same parking lot. And then the moving ground. I made these in paint.net, which is not what that's supposed to be used for.
Yeah.
But I can't use Blender or any other like 3D
You gotta use what you gotta
software.
use.
I can't model. I don't know how to make a good background.
Doesn't matter.
I
you're
did
good.
this purely because I had to.
Doesn't
for
matter.
Time constraint. My plan is to try to build up. I don't want a crew for this one, obviously. I want to do this as independently as possible. But I want to build up like a small crew-esque setup of people that I can call upon to help if needed. So if you're out there and you're interested in helping Epic Rap Battles and Nostalgia, join the Discord. The link is in the description.
I don't use
Every now and then
Discord,
I will ask for help with my battles. So, you know, if you want to do that, awesome. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I was just reminiscing about the time I edited Shaggy versus Ron. Abbott, come join me over here. So, first, let's go over this. This is 24 layers, including
Jesus.
the audio. You'll see things like
Wait,
this
is that-
all the time. It's not things that I couldn't do.
Is that Power Director? I use the same thing.
Anything about like the shitty in the corner from cropping the green screen. And there are a lot of errors here that I couldn't fix for some reason.
Fuck
So
it.
I didn't know how to fix this. And you'll see it's just fine here. But in the final battle, for some reason, Shaggy, like in the background, just disappears. You'll notice also a lot of like blue screen edges. I decided that if Joker from Joker versus Pennywise could have blue edges, so could Ron Stoppable. Let's open a different Vegas file. Now this is where
That was Vegas?
I did Monkey Ron.
Oh, yeah,
Now,
I
let me
have Vegas,
explain
so I'm
Monkey
smoking,
Ron.
yeah.
So notice how garbage it kind of looks, right? Like it's not bad, but it's not good either. So originally he was supposed to have some blue aura around him, and look at all this shit around him. Look at how bad that looks. So I scrapped it, because there was no way I could fix that without making Ron transparent. For the most part, this had no major issues other than it would lag constantly. Now for Super Shag. Let me explain something about Super Shag. These eyes, the eyes took 3 layers. So you have the close-up layer, right? The initial layer that it's on. So you get rid of the close-up layer, you lose some of the glow. But here's the thing. This second layer is a copy of the first one. If you get rid of it, you can see the eyes through the glow. So I had to have 2 layers of each one just to have the eyes work properly. And then this last layer is, you know, the fire and stuff.
I didn't even know
So
how
that's
to do
how I did
this.
Super Shag. Let me properly explain my process. So I'll put in the footage. First thing I'll do is I'll pan and crop. I put on a mask so that it only shows the screen. So I'll put on chroma blur. I put on a medium blur because that gets rid of some of the jagged edges that you'll get sometimes when you work with like chroma key. Then I put on the chroma key. You know, whatever. Color correction. So Shaggy and Ron both had their own
Alright, I
color
will say
correction,
this.
which I saved.
It
Monkey and
behind the scenes is a little unpolished. I like learning about what he's doing. Let me skip to this little effects layer here.
about an hour and a half, depending. I have a preset called Default Subtitles. It makes the subtitles Lucida Sans, font size 23, white text color, and it has a shadow, no X offset, Y offset of 0.081, and a shadow blur of 50. So if anyone wants to copy my subtitles, there you go. Those are the settings I use. I'm sure nobody cares. That's the editing process for Shaggy vs. Ron. I'm sorry I couldn't show more. For the next live action battle I edit, I'll, if I remember, record myself editing it. So the costumes. Oh boy, the costumes. Alright, so let me grab these real quick. So Shaggy here is deceptively simple. You know, you got this $20 V-neck t-shirt that's officially Scooby-Doo branded because it was part of a costume. These $41 corduroy bell bottoms, very, very comfortable. But then you have
This shoes. What the hell?
$80 for pimp shoes, essentially.
Yeah.
Costume piece that I bought off of Amazon because I found out a while ago that Shaggy actually wears like 60s disco platforms to go with his hippie aesthetic, and I wanted to be as accurate to the original version of Shaggy
Yeah.
as possible.
But
so I spent $80 on these shoes. Were they worth it? Kind of. The more interesting costume to talk about here though is Ron, because you got your black turtleneck sweater, your gray Cargo pants, you know, that's given. You got rolled up sleeves because you wear short sleeves, but I couldn't find a turtleneck that had short sleeves. Then you got the green backpack, which is the reason I had to film Ron on a blue screen. That was a mistake. And the belt. Now this isn't a belt. This is a shoulder strap. You use it for like a military bag. I'm assuming is what this was mostly meant for because it is military gear. But Ron wears a yellow utility belt, and I do not have a yellow utility belt. And I found this one day in our attic, and I thought, hey, maybe this will work as a belt. I thought it worked.
As much as I like this,
So here's the deal.
It's
For
a lot.
Shaggy, I just didn't shower for a few days. I'm gonna be transparent. Shaggy is a hippie. He most definitely doesn't shower. The only way I was gonna get my hair to look like his was to shower. Now, the Super Saiyan hair for Shaggy, Super Shag, I hung upside down on my bed for about an hour and a half and put hair gel in it to stick it up. It only semi-worked. I had to bend over every couple of minutes and comb it upward to keep it up like Johnny Bravo. Was it worth it? Kinda. Now for Ron, I bleached my hair a while ago to film Nitro Rad for Ryan. For Ron, I re-bleached my hair to make it more blonde throughout, to make it look more natural. For the hair for Monkey Ron, I just put in
dude, he could do a Homelander so well.
hairspray and slick my hair back. I was supposed to stick it like slightly upward, spike it up some, but I don't know where my hair gel went, so I just combed it back, and that was good enough for me. No one's gonna care. For the makeup, it wasn't too difficult.
Alright, yeah.
I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm guessing.
Sorry, but your behind the scenes is a little bit rambly. I'm a little bit rambly myself, and the video's going on very long. Cannot do the rest. Sorry. But definitely a good battle. Love hearing the behind the scenes, but it's just, you gotta trim it up, bro. Super good battle. If you like the video, please like the video. If you like the battle, go subscribe to him. Links are always in the description. I'm gonna go eat some Taco Bell. Not sponsored. I fucking wish I was. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. I just want to give a quick shout out to everyone over on the Patreon, the Reaction Faction, like the Juice Man, and the legend himself, Bobby Cheese. And if you want yourself shouted out in my videos, as well as your request done mandatory, well then go over and check out the Patreon and consider donating today. Anyway, I'm out. Overused joke.